Yeah, and it's good that he went right away to the Ultra, too. It looks like he has a lot of confidence in it.
Absolutely.
And he's going to need to, because you need to make that choice. It's not
and on the flip side here, how is Duggish in this matchup? How does he feel about this matchup?
Doug, he is confident in it, and I usually have to switch to Dawson for him, and I still usually end up losing, but he will play as patient. He'll one-up everybody else in patience.
Right,
it seems like he's willing to block a lot. I think SPD is pretty strong against Duggish, but he usually reads everything we've got. Here we go, instant meter building from the Hoangief player.
Yep.
You need that EX green hand to punish some non-EX headbutts. Looking for the neutral game. He does need to get him into nice. Lands a bread and butter combo. Builds a meter. He was only able to manage to get that strong punch because it ended. Okay.
That was a really good lariat. It was a good guess, yeah.
Good read, yep. He thought he was going to run us. It's a good punish. That's a proper punish. He's building meter. He's building 2 meter. It'd be nice if we can finish the round with 3 meters because it's not very easy to carry on.
And right now with this substantial life difference, I'd like to see Doug play a little more patient and try and build some bar. Yeah,
he does need to whiff a little bit of ochos, the throws, the command throws. He's definitely not foreign to that. And the Hoangief player, to seal the deal, he can lose the life lead if he doesn't pay attention to the charge.
Absolutely.
That's a free SPD. You can't end in front of Hoangief like that.
And right now, you were talking about how you wanted to see Hoangief in the round with 3 meter. He's got almost 4.
He's got 4.
He's almost doubled Duggish's bar so far.
All right. He goes for a sneaky-ass SPD. He doesn't need to build that meter. I would have liked to see him get a better position because you need position advantage against Hoangief. Great block, though. Roundhouse is a little hard to block when you're Hoangief. You're trying to move him forward to the corner. Good looks on the blocks. It's easy to get
jab hands.
Good jab.
Good jab hands player.
Yeah, the hands is very critical there, yeah. Sometimes the only...
Oh, very nice headbutt on reaction.
Great reaction, yeah. Okay, so we've got Ultra stock, and Hoangief just lost a health lead.
Right.
He's going to need now even more. Pay attention to the charge that Honda has. If he's got a charge and it's obvious, jump in and go ahead and Ultra. Like, he hasn't been throwing out headbutts as anti-airs. He knows that. He knows that trick.
What I would look for is Hoangief to try and bait some type of butt slam, or make Duggish think that he can headbutt.
Headbutt's not free, and at least you burn through his bar, even if you don't take this round.
Absolutely.
If you can empty out Honda's tank for the 3rd round, you're in a solid state. You almost won the round.
Now they're about even right now.
Yeah, he needs to block some EX headbutts. He doesn't need to take them.
Right.
Great jump over.
Did he jump?
He already shorted.
Yep.
He already shorted. It was not a bad try. He didn't spend enough time. He had 20 seconds to let the Honda burn through at least 1 more bar.
Right.
And he definitely would have if he would have just kept neutral jumping and jumping in.
I think he needs to set up this Ultra to land a few more with some SBDs. He needs to make Duggish feel like he can't just stand on the ground.
Right. Now the ground game seems pretty 50-50. It's when Hoangief leaves the air is when it becomes 6-4.
He is in the corner right now.
Yeah.
Trying to work his way out.
Did make it out. In a decent position, both even on meter. He went for a safe jump in, unless he EX headbutted, but he didn't have a charge. It's a good look.
That was very nice headbutt.
Great headbutt. You can't do much else to work on.
He's looking to stun him right now. He needs to be patient.
He's lost it now, but it was still a good look. Great EX headbutt. Great EX
green hand, yeah.
The strongs. He needs to get really attached to the strongs.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Great combo.
Very nice.
Oh no.
He needs to not hit a button
here. He needs to backdash. Yeah, see, that's the throw Ultra, and I can't believe Doug's actually using it.
That was a lot of damage.
He needed to backdash after that green hand.
Right.
It's okay. He needs to stand his ground, don't leave the ground, and stand there and strong. It's still a good button.
Doug's looking for any mistakes right now. That could have been a big one.
Yeah.
He took a big risk there because Doug has bar. He took a big risk right there jumping in like that.
Right. He did whiff that Ocho, but I wonder if he was either going for something else, but he's shaking his head like it was actually a misexecution. I don't think he meant to do that throw, that command throw.
Right.
Doug is capable of running it back. I usually do get the first set on him. Let's see how it goes. I want to see John really get used to that medium punch if he earns the health lead.
Oh, this is big.
Stun opportunity.
Stun right now.
Oh, he only used jab. That only has like 150 stun. He still about.
He's not stunned yet.
He's 200 stun away. He just needs to get a combo.
This is it.
That's it. Nope.
Wow.
One more hit. Anything. That should be stunned.
Maybe?
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
The SPDs take too goddamn long.
Yeah. Well, stuns definitely wore off by now, but he's got a huge life lead and the meter lead. He needs to sit on it and not be aggressive here.
He took a risk. He didn't need to take, but it's okay. If he just stands back to the strong, he'll build it back.
Absolutely.
Let Honda block your normals. Let him.
That was good. Very nice whiff punish. One thing I've noticed about Hoangief when we first started playing, when he first came into the scene, his whiff punishes weren't very good. He's improved so much right now, and that's.
He was a proactive player instead of a reactive.
Absolutely.
And it's nice to see that switch up in him.
Definitely one thing I need to work on is my whiff punishes with Balrog.
It's good hands, guaranteed shit, building a beater. That looked like it could have been a fierce.
He was looking for SBD setup.
Strong for roundhouse. Looks like Honda's favor on the trade. He's not looking for the. He's not giving him credit for the jumping. He doesn't think that John is willing to jump in like that, and he shouldn't. But there we
go.
Why you.
That's what he needs to be doing. He should have been doing this a lot more.
He's looking for some air to air, and
there it
now
is.
He's realized John is jumping. He's giving him what he wants.
John also realized he has a huge meter lead here. He has an opportunity.
Yeah. What do you need? Yeah.
Oh
okay.
my goodness, that was very nice.
Not bad. He got him to use 3 bars in the last 11 seconds of the match.
Absolutely.
It's actually a good look for Hoangief.
Absolutely.
He knew he wasn't going to win the round, or at least it's too much work to win the round.
And he did exactly what you were talking about before, wanting Duggish to spin bar before the round ends.
Yeah, because let's say it's twice as hard to take a risk with your Honda.
He just spent a lot of bar. He just spent 3 bar. EX Green and FADC.
It's easy to you have to keep it safe. But when you have so much life like Zangief, you don't really need to keep that safe. I would have liked to see him keep that 2 bars.
Right.
He didn't need that. Now he's free to headbutt. You've got to look for the charge. Okay. Doug went for the fancy stuff.
Doug's playing this exactly how he needs to be right now.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
He's
He's
come
playing
back
very
down
patient.
to earth. He's not going to give Hoangief.
Oh!
That does get him.
I
Yes.
told you. He makes people feel like they can do things.
He did give him 4 jump-ins, and he got punished for each one of them.
Right.
And I wonder if that was part of his conditioning for Doug.
I told you. He's going to be looking to have Doug think that he could butt slam.
Okay, and Doug did a forward dash. He usually doesn't forward dash unless he's a little flustered. But
We are even in bar and life almost.
Yeah. With Honda not having Ultra 1, I feel like this is Zangief's advantage right now.
Right.
Because now he's just lost the health lead. He needs to stay. Can't hit. That was a jab.
Both players trying to feel each other out right now.
15 seconds of safe play is what he's at.
Look for Hoangief to start getting reckless here. That's how he plays. Right.
Yeah. Doug responded correctly, so now he brings
Absolutely.
it up to 1-1. He adjusted. Let's see if John can adjust to the adjustment.
Absolutely.
Right, like John got used to jumping in. It seemed free. Doug let him.
Absolutely. In the first game, it was free.
It was
In the
free
second
jumping.
game, he didn't let him do it. I'm really curious to see how John adjusts.
Yeah. It's all on John to adjust on this one. Doug's always prepared to play the lane game. He knows how this matchup works. Starts off with an early health lead. It doesn't mean the end of the world. Now he just tied it up.
Nice SBD.
Yes. Great punish. Maximum punish. He's in the corner with Honda.
Which is not good.
More effective than actually doing damage, in my opinion. He just needs to not back up, stand your ground, and walk forward with some strongs.
Walk himself out of the corner. That was very nice.
Yep. Every inch Doug is willing to accept. He's looking for that space. The out of the corner space. Good guaranteed chip, building meter.
Oh, that was...
He knows it's too far. He's used to that. The jab headbutt is the reason why that doesn't hit on person.
Oh.
Very tight knit match. I need to see Hoangief stay.
Oh, that was nice. Oh.
Great risk. It's okay.
And a great response by Duggish there.
Right. Now, if you're Zangief, you have to accept the fact that he's using meter and he's beating you down, but you have to watch the charge.
Look for him to try and bait something here.
Walk forward, then walk back. Stagger it a little bit. You take away their charge. Yeah, he's looking for the SPD. It's kind of a Hail Mary.
He's going to try and bait the Ultra right here.
He needed it. And with the short kick, he either tried a crashing knee or he tried to Ultra with that. I know what that looks like, and I know what that feels like. If it was an ultra, I do feel bad for John because it was a good read. Sometimes it's a little too late to react. Great
Very
EX
nice
hand.
great hand.
EX glove for the get up off me.
Yeah, right. Zangief's pimp hand.
He doesn't mind jumping in. It makes me clinch a little bit because it's not very free against Hoangief.
Very nice whiff punish by John.
Great whiff punish. That strong is very good if you have a health lead.
Absolutely.
You can't try to stuff his moves, but you can whiff punish him quite easily.
Doug looks to be playing a little bit more aggressive than he has been in the last few rounds. I think he might be getting a little flustered.
Yeah, flustered, or he feels his round advantage. And
right.
He's got as much meter as Zangief, and he's confident in the matchup. Down a little bit in health lead, I need to see John do a lot less and block a lot more moves to build that meter back.
Right.
Block a lot of moves in roundhouse. He's trying to collect that free meter.
Oh, that was big.
Almost ties it up. He's got corner pressure now. I want to see
very
Doug
nice.
Sit on his
very
card.
nice SBD. Great answer.
SBD. It's about the best thing he could have done to get out of the corner.
Smart. He didn't go for the SBD. He didn't want to get supered.
There's no reason to take a risk.
Absolutely not. He did not want to get supered, and that was a great read.
Right. He needs more meter before he finishes Doug off anyway, with all due respect. So he does need
He's
to
almost
just
at a 3. In order, he's going to kill Doug and Fenders for 3. That was good.
He got a third round, and he didn't blow his lead.
Right.
Perfect play. Great play.
Now, the meter advantage is in Doug's favor right now, but it's very, very close.
Doug is probably... he needs to not get comboed because he will turn it into a super. Doug always does that. That's half-life.
That was good.
EDX hit that, or E-green hand.
I would like to see him lariat a little bit more, those neutral jumps, like I just said.
It's a delicate thing because the hand, that neutral jump fierce is if he's lariat clean, so it's not so free to do.
But in this situation, with his life lead, even trading gets him nets him a hard knockdown and still the damage advantage.
Oh, see, he just
you called it.
Super.
You called
He's
it.
always looking for that. It's not the best situation. Doug's never going to take that bait. He needs to set him up for it. He can't just throw that out. He needs to calm down, absorb some strongs, and absorb some fierces.
He has a lot of meter.
Okay, he's got his ultra. He needs to calm down and use his bar effectively. He can win. It's an uphill
that was
battle.
ultra. Oh, that was great. That was a great stuff by.
Yeah, Doug's looking for the cheap shit. He's not going to get.
That was very nice. A well-played game by both players.
Both players, indeed, yes.
Absolutely, that was great.
Doug held his ground, got his health lead, played really well. John did what he can with what meter he had. It always seemed like he was one bar down.
Yeah, right.
It's really, it's an uphill battle. It's
every
6-4
round
on
past
paper.
the first game. In fact, he seemed like he was at the meter disadvantage.